Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my all-time top tier favorite luxury items. These are items that I've had for a few years that I use constantly. If not, I have used them ever since I've gotten them. These are things that are like holy grails for me, things that I feel like if you were to get anything, it would probably be one of these items because they're just that great. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with the things that I have on currently. The first thing I'm going to mention is my Cartier Just to Include ring. This is in the small size. I love this ring. I think this ring is such a cute accessory. I love the thinner version of it because I actually bought it to stack with my love ring, which is another item that I'm going to mention as an all-time favorite. I love these two rings. This one is still a bit tight from the pregnancy, so I don't typically wear it. As you can see, it's kind of tight, but the fact that I'm able to put it on is a good sign. put it on and take it off is a good sign for me. No rush though. Another story for another day. And then eventually I want a smaller love ring, like a band, like the wedding band, I think is what it's officially called, to stack with them as well, or to wear with either or. Now, before my wedding ring, I would wear my love ring on this finger, my right ring finger, and then I wear the Just Include on my middle finger. But since I have my wedding ring, I just wear my Just Include on the on my ring finger on the other hand, to keep a little balance because I like to wear rings. And then I just stack the love ring whenever I want to wear it, so that it's kind of like a stack. I've been told by my Cartier client advisor that it is kind of common though for the love ring to feel tight sometimes. I know mine was due to my pregnancy and me gaining, pregnancy weight. That was my kind of issue. But some people who don't have that, your weight just kind of fluctuates sometimes and it will get tight. But if you just give it a few months, a month, or a few weeks, it typically goes back to where you can wear it. It's the weirdest thing. But when I went in to ask if I could have it sized, that's what he told me. And then another thing with that is that you can always size down, but you can't size up, of course. It is customizable, the love ring. I do have mine engraved because it was a birthday gift. So it says happy 25th and it has my initials. Beautifully. I love it. Next accessory that I'm going to mention is my Van Cleef Vintage Alhambra in the mother of pearl. This is another favorite of mine. I wear this one religiously. As I've mentioned before, I wear this one every day. I have not had any major issues. Thank the man above. But I will say that, of course, with me wearing it and showering in it, which I know I should not be doing. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I do, and I'm being honest. I do notice that it is not as shiny as, say, my necklace. I mean, you can't really tell on camera. They look the same, and they pretty much are the same. It's just like if you look really close, you can kind of see that the luster isn't as vibrant as it was when I first got it. Now, that is to be expected because, like I said, I'm wearing it every day. I am showering in it, and I know I should not be, but I do. And so that kind of like alters the integrity of it just a little bit. So that is just something to know. You should take them off. I do take mine off sometimes, but for the most part, I wear it every day because I just like to wear my jewelry every day. Now, aside from that, the necklace, I do not wear it religiously. I do not wear it every day. I do take it off. It is a favorite item of mine, and I love them as a pair. So, highly recommend them. I am a person who always needs to have on a necklace, a bracelet, and a ring of some sort, like every day, especially, when you don't really feel like putting yourself together, it just makes you look like you at least try a little bit. So, you know, just a little something here and there, it just makes up for the fact that you don't really feel like how you look, you know what I mean? Since we're on the topic of accessories, I'm going to mention another accessory that I have talked about in a recent video, which you should have seen, and if you have not, I will have a link somewhere above. They are my Louis Vuitton 1.1 millionaire sunglasses. I know I have beat these sunglasses into the ground. I have talked about them so much, but that's just how much I highly recommend them. I love the fact that they're super black. I love the shape of them, how small they are, but they're not too small. They fit perfectly. I love the little gold detailing on the top and the sides. It adds an extra flair to the sunglass. I love them. These are, like I mentioned in the previous videos, these are men's sunglasses. Women wear them, women love them. So in my eyes, they're unisex. I'm so happy that I purchased these. I wear these sunglasses the most. They are a pretty penny. I will not even lie to you. But for me, I've gotten all of my money's worth with it. When I calculate how many times I've worn them compared to the price, that number averages out, or I've worn them more than how much they cost. And we did the math on it. They're just that amazing to me, and I just love them that much. Now, I also love it. I love them because they are black, so they can go with pretty much anything, whether I'm trying to be dressed up or dressed down. They're just a black pair of sunglasses. Also know that these are not available online. You can find them in store though, because I believe when I went to the Louis Vuitton store a few weeks ago, they had them in the store in the black. So you can find them in store, or you can try to call the 1-800 number. They're usually good about locating you an item better than trying to wait for if it pops back in stock online. So yeah, another alternative for these would be the Zillionaires. They are closely similar. They're just a little bit more round, square round in shape, whereas these are a little bit more square. So you can't find one, you can probably find the other. The next item I'm going to mention are my Oran sandals. I don't have them in front of me, but you guys will see a picture. You probably already know what I'm talking about. These are my favorite sandals. I wear these like no other. It is even more amazing that they come in a plethora of colors. Now, with this shoe, you can get them online. They do typically show out of stock online. However, if you kind of stalk the website and check at very odd times, especially in the crazy hours of the morning, you're typically more likely to find your size. That has happened to me before. I found my size in a few different colors, or if you go into the boutiques, they usually have sizes available that aren't available online. There's this red pair that I saw in Mexico that I to this day regret not getting because I have not seen them online. Of course, they have not been in the store here locally, so I missed out on those. But if you check the store, don't be afraid to. You deserve the experience. Or just stalking the website at the wee hours in the morning. You're likely to find them in your size. The most popular colors, the gold, which is the brown, and the white color, they're typically in stock online. Those are the most popular shades of this shoe, so your chances of getting your size in those particular colors is highly likely. So unless you're trying to find a specific color, you can get those two colors online with ease. So with the shoe, I take my true European size. They fit comfortably. I've worn them on vacation. I've worn them for hours. I have not had any issues. Of course, with normal wear of shoes, if you're wearing them too long, your feet hurt. That's with any shoe. But I have heard that some people say that these can be uncomfortable, and I think that's relative to the leather that you get them in. So bear that in mind. Moving right along, I'm going to mention something that I have talked about a whole lot on this channel just in general, and those are card holders. This one is the Chanel one, which is one of my personal favorites. I love this one because, like I have mentioned before, it opens and closes kind of like how a handbag or a wristlet or something would. I just love the little flap. It does have this one pocket here and then a second one as the main holder. It fits quite a few cards, but of course I don't like to carry too many in this one because I don't want to stretch it out. Like I don't want the shape to be, you know, deformed. But it's in the gold hardware, caviar leather, my favorite combo, okay? And I just love this one. Now, I cannot remember how much these cost in the boutique right now, but I know I got this one for $4.75 a few years ago. And I'm so glad I got it because I have worn this out. Look at me with the valet ticket in here. I have worn this card holder out. I deliberately stopped wearing it because I was wearing it so much. And I know, you know, you can wear your stuff as much as you want to get all of your use out of it. But I have so many card holders. I was like, let me give each one a good round. So right now I am on my Louis Vuitton one. It is in the Epi leather with the lime green. It came out with those mini sack plaits in the different colors. I saw this lime green and I was like, oh my God, I need that. It's just that fun pop of color. So I've been, you know, rotating my card holders out to get use from all of them. But this one, I love that it's the traditional Chanel look, so it goes with everything, and it's just a classic card holder. You can't really go wrong with it. The next item is another accessory that I highly recommend for your handbags. It is my Toiletry 19. I literally use this like no other, especially now with the baby. I don't really get to have a handbag a whole lot, so I just be needing a little something to put all of my things in so they're not lost in like her diaper bag or something. And this is perfect. It is big enough to house all of my personal belongings. I have like a chapstick, my car key, my card holder, and just like a hair tie and some feminine products. But this is perfect. It holds literally everything, and it fits in just about all of my handbags. I usually don't get a handbag unless this can fit in it. Now that's kind of relative because it depends on the bag, and obviously not every bag is gonna fit this, but for the most part, this is small enough that it fits in just about all of my handbags easily. And that's why I love it, because whenever I'm changing bags, I can just take this out because I know it has everything that I need in it and put it in, you know, another bag, and don't worry about missing an item in a previous handbag. So this is just perfect for that. I also recommend little items like this for your pens, lipsticks, lip glosses, anything that could explode in your handbag or leak in your handbag and ruin it. It should go in something like this. This has saved me so much, especially from like a lipstick that may have opened or that could have melted. Some things happen and you have no idea how it could have happened. This could prevent it. It does have that leather canvas material in the inside, so even if something were to spill in here, I could easily wipe it off and be done. I don't ruin the inside of my nice handbags. Not that this isn't nice, because I mean, I don't want to mess this up either, but I would much rather have something spill in this than a handbag. The last item I have on my list of highly most used items, my Coco handle. I love this bag still. This is probably one of my favorite handbags. I don't know, it's just something about the size of it, the leather, of course the gold hardware, the fact that it has a top handle. Y'all know I love a top handle. And a long strap. I just love it. It is small enough that it's not obnoxious so that I can wear it day or night. And it's spacious enough to fit things. So this is kind of like what I've been carrying. So never mind the stuff I have in here right now. It fits quite a bit. I know a couple people asked me to show what all can fit in here. I'll do that in a separate style video. We'll come back to that, but for right now, just know that I absolutely love this bag. It has feet on the bottom, so I don't have to worry about it sitting on its own, and it does have some structure to it, but it's still soft enough that it's not hard. I love that. This is the medium size, so the sizes are the mini, a small, the medium, which is this size, and then there's a large, which is huge. Typically, you don't really see the large in store. This is kind of the biggest size that you'll see, and it's even still, you know, relatively small, or I would consider this size normal. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is typically the largest size you will come across in store. The small is just a little bit smaller than this. It's pretty much like what you would think of a small bag. The mini is super small. It really doesn't fit a cell phone or a whole lot, but it's super cute. If I had to choose or like give a recommendation, I would definitely suggest this size, which is the medium size, or the small, because the small will fit a cell phone and like a wallet and stuff. It can fit your normal day-to-day items. And of course this size. So they're my favorite. This the strap is also detachable. It has a back pocket on it. It has so much functionality. I just love it. I love it in all the colors. I actually plan on getting another color of this bag. Once I get to see the right color that I'm like, that speaks to me, I'm definitely gonna get it in another color because I love it that much. So guys, those are all of the items that are Holy Grail, top highly rated items even to this day. I know a couple, or maybe one or two of them I have unboxed with you guys, and still to this moment, I love them and would recommend them on any given day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I will see you in the next video.